When I went to college, gosh, 8 years ago, I realized that on Sundays, none of my other friends really had any special activities that they did, and it bothered me. I always was used to gathering around the table on Sundays for a big brisket dinner with black beans or black-eyed peas, whichever, and a big salad. And so I wanted to make it for my friends. So I would always call my mom up, and I
Yes.
never could remember the recipe because I wanted it to be exact as she did it. And she would give me the recipe, or she would come up and visit, and we'd, call 20 people to gather around the table for 4 hours, and eat a brisket. And recently she came up to Washington, D.C., where I've since moved to, and we had 35 people gathered in my tiny apartment to kind of showcase her West Texas brisket.
And it wasn't easy to find a brisket in Washington, D.C., at least not the big brisket that's untrimmed.
And of 35 of my friends, 2 of them had brisket before, which I was shocked. I just thought it was such a common meal for people to have. So when she left, I had this idea that for an auction, I would auction off a big Texas brisket with the trimmings. But and I thought maybe it'll go for $50, and it went for $500 in Washington, D.C. because no one had had it before. So of course I had to call my mom.
Of course, she called me the day she's doing it, saying, "Help! Help! What do I do? What do I do?"
And she gave me the recipe. So,
and it's a family recipe that I hope she remembers, but I have to give it to her most times.